All right, so back in 2019, Mark Zuckerberg, Mr. Facebook, came out and said that Facebook is going to be mostly video in 2020. Now, here's the thing. Looking at Facebook, it's one platform. You've got to use a cross-channel marketing approach to build that mind share. We know that because I tell you that all the time. The thing is this, video isn't all just about Facebook, but video is one of these ways that we can use this channel to get across and really, well, share to people who we are, what we're all about, what we sound like, what we look like, what our mannerisms are. It's a great way to get you across to others. So I want to give you a few tips right now on how to prepare yourself for video, how to really take video and, well, leverage it in your business to, again, build that mind share. The first thing is, be prepared with what you want to say. Kind of rehearse it, write down the 3 questions. What do I want them to know? Why should they care? And what action do I want them to take? Now that you kind of know, well, what you want to share with people, now you can go to that next step, turn on the video after maybe you've done a little practice, if you need to do that, and start to record. Well, the next thing here is step number 2 is when you're recording, make sure you're looking at the lens. Do not look at the screen, because if I'm looking at the screen right now, I'm actually looking at myself and I'm not actually looking at you. So let's go back to you. Right? So always focus on the lens. Do not focus on you. It doesn't really matter what you look like. Well, I know you care, but again, look at me, make eye contact with me. I'm going to think you're really looking at me, or like I'm doing with you right now. The next thing here is going to be our lighting. So you can tell right now, I've got the light in front of me, but I'm going to take a little walk here, okay? And I'm going to go from outside, or pardon me, from inside to outside. And right away you can see how lighting's changing, okay? I'm at my office right now, and you can see the background. I've got no light above me right now. Right there, it's probably hard for you to see. Watch what happens to the lighting on me as well as to my face as I go outside, okay? So right away I got the light in front of me, which is exactly where you want the lighting to be, but oh my God, I'm squinting. It is hard for me to see. Now if I turn that around, what am I doing? Now I'm putting the light in your face, okay? So it's difficult for you to see it, and you're probably going, Dave, take that light away from me. So the next thing here is the lighting in front of you, which is really tough for me to see right now, is another factor. You always want the light in front of you, but you don't want to be squinting the way I am. The next thing is background noises. So now that I'm outside, and again, the lighting is not so great, now that I'm outside, you can hear these background noises. So you always want to pay attention to what kind of noises are behind you. And then finally, jarring movements, okay? So the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to be moving the camera around like this as you're walking and hoping that people are going to pay attention to you, because that's really, really tough for people to pay attention to. So again, let's go back through this together right now. Number 1, be prepared with what you want to say. Number 2, stare at the lens. Don't stare at yourself. Number 3, watch for your lighting. Always have that sunlight in front of you, but again, you want to make sure you're not doing the squint. Number 4, watch for the noises that are behind you so that it's not too loud or annoying when people are listening. And number 5, the jarring movements. You don't want to have any crazy jarring movements with your hands, with the camera, anything else, because it just makes it tough for people to watch. So that's how you can leverage video. Really quick video for you here. Get yourself comfortable, practice, 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 then execute. And listen, don't worry. Not everybody loves what they look like or what they sound like. But the more you do this, repetition and consistency, the better you're going to get and the more mind share you're going to build.